Oh, what's going on? What's going on? All right, you know what time it is and you know what rhyme it is. Before we begin, as usual, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Right now, I'm heading down to the crib, so thought I'd drop a quick video to see. Let you know exactly what my stance is on a lot of stuff. I know people have been wondering where I've been at. Dude, it's been a lot of shit going on, and I've tried to do 2 videos and put them out, but something weird is going on with my phone. Like, it'll say 1 minute I had 3 minutes of recording, the next minute it'll say I got 10 minutes. It's weird. So I decided to do it today because it said today I had enough time to get my thoughts across, because I don't want to short you guys in my opinion. So where we at right now, I've been doing some research on everything that's going on, from the Ahmaud Arbery killing. I know I didn't say much about that. The George Floyd killing, and the other gentleman who shot the police, who unannouncedly came in his house, no-knock raid for some bullshit-ass reason, for a bullshit-ass excuse, and they got smoked. And his girlfriend ended up getting shot too. And then they tried to lock him up for murder of a police officer, but he got exonerated for that shit, which was dope. Like, here's the thing, yo. I've been doing some research on this George Floyd killing, and man, like, yo, it's the rabbit hole effect, man. Like, I started looking into, like, I like conspiracy theories and shit, but then when the issue with conspiracy theories is when they start to back it up with factual evidence, it's no longer a theory. That's the sad part about it. So my research has been taking me 2 different ways. One is, of course, you know, Occam's razor, basically the most easiest to find solution is what it usually is. And I do like Occam's razor's theory, but the only problem with that is if the results are being manipulated by whoever intends to get a desired outcome, Occam's razor is no longer in effect, because it literally is whatever they want you to see or whatever they want you to feel or think. With that being said, where do I begin? All right, so this police officer that killed George Floyd and basically kneed on his carotid artery, he is supposed to have gotten arrested and being charged with 3rd-degree murder as of today. Now, here's the thing about this, man. I've done some research, and apparently from what I've read, I don't know how true this is, but you guys can kick this can around if you want and see if it takes you somewhere. Apparently, George Floyd used to work with this cat that killed him. I forgot what the damn police officer's name was that kneed his neck. There was 3 other officers on his body and his legs too, but the one that killed him was the one on his carotid artery, apparently. So, with that said, basically, the police officer that killed him, they knew each other and they bounced at the same club last year. Yeah, that shit is weird as fuck. So, you know, I've been doing some more research. Apparently, George Soros, he's been funding some of these riots, and these paid actors who go in, like Antifa, they were paid actors. Black Lives Matter is paid by George Soros, who go on that website. They're basically co-opted by Democrats anyway. That's a known thing. And so they're basically backed by big money. So when that happens, you gotta follow the money trail. And George Soros is involved. You know, this is the same dude who rolled with a group of people who funded just about every war, both sides of the wars, and collects the dividends on it. You know? It's all a big rap ball of fuck this shit, basically. So with that said, you know, these groups that come out to these places to protest, quote unquote, and set shit on fire and start fights and all that other shit, these groups are basically paid actors. That's why if you look around on, I think Now This had a picture of, or not even a picture, it was a video of this guy knocking out AutoZone windows, and he was in all black, and he had a black gas mask on and a black umbrella. And he was basically going around knocking out the windows of AutoZone. So the dude, this one black guy with like a purple shirt on, smoking a blunt, he was like, "Hey, what you doing, man?" So the guy tried to walk away real fast for anybody saw him, but it was too late. So they followed him in the parking lot, and this guy, he wouldn't answer. So the black guy was like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing, man? You want to go? What you want to fight?" And so the guy was like, he just was like basically trying to get away from the situation. So then they also showed a video where it was more of those same type dudes. They were basically, they looked like they was white people because their hands were real pale. They could have been light skinned like me, whatever. But their hands were real pale. And they were basically taking some wooden barricades and placing them against buildings so they could burn easier. So it's looking like these motherfuckers that burnt these buildings down were all in on some secret we don't know about. But that said, this could easily be tied in with George Soros with burning these areas down to create the outcome of what they want to create. What do they ultimately want to create, you ask? Well, it's great you ask. I truly believe thoroughly they want to create a race war, man. They want us to fight the damn white people, and they want white people to fight black people on an open field, like a battlefield, civil war type shit. While they basically, after everything's over, but in the middle of it, when we've already pretty much beat the shit out of each other and have exhausted most of our resources, they want us to basically initial martial law to come in there and quiet all that shit down. And once that happens, bro, that's the end game right there. Once martial law is declared, man, you're not gonna be able to go anywhere without having papers and shit. If you think it's bad now, some places said you gotta have papers. You don't really have to have papers yet, but yo, it'll get to that point real quick. If martial law is enforced, man, you're gonna have to get whatever injections they tell you to take, wherever they tell you to go, you're gonna have to go or be arrested. No fair trials, and basically the court system shut down. It's gonna be fucked, yo. So, man, what I'm seeing is this, yo. Over there in Minneapolis, I also noticed, let me fix this camera. I also saw some armed protesters that were there to protest, but they weren't there to like destroy shit. They were basically there to guard the small businesses from being destroyed. And the media also tried to spin the fuck out of that, because there was two guys there and they were interviewing them, and they were basically saying, yeah, we're basically here to, you know, protest. We're armed protesters just exercising our Second Amendment rights. And the thing about that was, these guys, while they were standing there, they pretty much asked these guys, you know, well, why you guys decided to bring guns? They would say, you know, we're just American citizens. We're not with no particular group. We're just American citizens. You know, we're some good old rednecks, and we're here to, we think it's here to stand with our fellow citizens because we don't agree with what's going on. Well, here's the thing about that. The media cropped the picture and cropped all the black people out of that picture. There was like, I think they said it was like 14 or 13 of them that were there with their AR-15 slung over their shoulders and their straps on their chest, basically in a position where like they were just on guard. So the news takes the picture on the video and crops out the black people and shit to make it look like it was just two white people there to shoot black people, bro. And that's the like the same thing that happened down in New Orleans. That shit happened in New Orleans, yo. They were actually race soldiers down there shooting black people. It was a free range on black people, man. So this whole situation is just, man, it is some crazy shit going on here. So I mean, what do you guys think about everything going on, man? It's a lot, and I'm just reporting it to you as I give it to you. I don't think that cop's going to be charged. I've also heard stories about paid actors, about that cop being a paid actor. I don't know how true that is, but hey, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. We can discuss this, chop this fable. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm tired as fuck. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out.